Can't get a twofer. This isn't Tuesday. Fucking greedy geared my bitch. I said play one song. It's my give an inch. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, how you guys doing? Good? No? Yeah? Alright. So I was watching some stuff from Brian Tyler Cohen, and they were talking about like the hypocrisy of the release of the current, the shit that was going on. If you haven't heard, there was some information that was leaked via they were using some insecure thing, and remember Benghazi, all the other bullshit, and then suddenly it's just, but crickets when it comes to when they do it. Hegseth tries to deny that it was even real. This is fake news and shit when the White House has already confirmed it is not. I mean, they're just not on the same page in any kind of way, shape, or a house divided against itself, it cannot stand. It's gonna fall, and it's gonna fall soon, and that ain't gonna be good. That's gonna be very, very bad. So keep your heads on straight, okay? Everywhere. Don't look and go, oh, that's happening there. There's more to be said, but yeah. This world isn't anything about. I mean, it's not. That's why you're not supposed to put your treasures here. You're supposed to put them in heaven, where moths can't take them. Thieves cannot steal them. Apparently, thieves can lock you out, but even then, It's just a matter of time. If it was given to you and it's yours, it's just a matter of time before you get it back. In BFD case, I found, thank God, a backup of the last like 3.4.5. So although they don't offer on their website or through their server a chance, unless they might have updated their server. Cause I've been bitching at them. You guys might have seen the video too. So they might have updated the server to have like a backup. He's like, oh, that's a good idea, having a rollback. Yeah, that's a damn good idea, in case your shit doesn't work. But yeah, one, I found the very old program going. It's BFD3. I saw the one. I'll pull it up here. I mean, I could, but there's one. If you go back and watch that video, there's a RTS and a AX. So I guess they gave it a. Those usually come later. So the VST and 2 and 3 support were already out on Windows 7. Since they've gone to Windows 10, there have been 7 packs. They changed the entire program to a shittier version that has to be run on Windows 10 for 7 packs. I have 67 packs. Guess what I'd rather have? 60 or 7. Almost. Well, no. Yeah, I believe all 60 of those packs. Oh, no, because there's BFD3. So that had its own pack. You know, the content packs. That's one pack. So it's like 59. And I'll go ahead and grant, like, so let's say like 3. You know, just in case there are 3 that I actually dig from that had to run on BFD3. Not just on, you know, just be fair. So from 60 down to 57. I could have 57 packs that all ran on BFD2. Out of 67 packs, I would lose 10. And it could run Windows XP Service Pack 2 or higher. 1 gig of RAM. That doesn't sound too bad. 60 gigs of hard drive. Got way more than that. But that's for BFD2. Pentium 4. Maybe a G5. Anybody got? I know they're very expensive these days. An Intel Mac OS X G5. That would run this. If you took away maybe 10 packs from BFD 3. Maybe 10 packs. Probably like 8. From what it currently is. And that would be your specs for what you'd have to run. I'm not blaming FX Expansion. I bet you if they still had control of it when Rolly bought it, they probably popped in with enough cash because their goddamn keyboards are fucking expensive. Expensive. I wouldn't doubt that they're not even selling. That's how expensive they are. They're cool. They got a lot of really cool ideas, but they don't have a budget friendly because like no one's gonna just drop their. Yeah, it may be the way of the future, but you've gotta ease people into the future. You know what I mean? You can't just say this is future. You just can't do that. People don't like that. You have to at least take them into consideration when you're introducing new stuff, and that's the problem with a lot of like these. Microsoft is really bad about that. They're not good, and I've tried. They did like a survey poll, like an opinion poll, and I take part in those all the time. I would give my opinion because I don't think they give like who has the time to give. I have time to give my opinion on stuff, and I have a lot to say. So I take those random surveys because you never know when it's gonna, is it gonna pay off? Is it gonna help? Like yeah, he made some good points. On the guns like this, you know what I mean? You never know. Other times they're like, fuck this dude. And then when it fucking happens, they're like, yo, shit, he was exactly right. Like, yeah, I told you. Don't say nobody told you. Don't say nobody warned you. Don't say that shit. You asked for an opinion poll, and I mostly answered in the fill-in blanks, because your fucking answers are all fucking geared towards how good you are. or if you're not. There's not a lot of nuance to. Would you recommend this to a friend? Nah, that's fucked up. Just because fucking you got a shitty employee over here. You know? I'm not going to say no to all Walmarts. No, come on. I'm not fucking. And that's what you're counting on. So I go 8. Because Jim's a fucking dick, so I can't give you a 10. Because, I mean. No, it's fucking 10. Jim's a dick. Donald then. Donald's a fucking dick. Donald Duck's a dick. We got to come up with a. We can't just start to call people. I mean, I guess it's good for the goose. It's good for the gander, right? So yeah, if there's a Karen, then we can have a male Karen. Never mind. I was just about to say we gotta come up with another name because that's not fair. But it's also not fair to Karens because there's probably some Karens that, you know. I was thinking about the Karens that actually care. They should say Karen with a C. You know what I mean? Like I'm Karen. I'm caring about you. I'm caring about them. Yeah, my name's Karen, but it's Karen with a C. Carin. Karen. I'm Karen about everything. If you go Karen with a C, everybody goes, oh, gosh, yeah. Okay, cool. I thought you were going to be like a. You really care. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's not wrong. I'm caring about some things right now. No, I'm not caring about them right now. That was fun caring about them for a second. I think. I don't know. Hypocrites, man. It's probably like the slowest, worst poison. Because, one, you dose yourself. Now, you can vomit it up. There's a possibility to do that. Someone calls you out on that shit. You can vomit it up and go, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. And then try and correct it from that point on. But the second you say, even inside, oh, that's different, you've begun to corrupt yourself. You start carving out exceptions for yourself that you don't carve out for anybody else. It's called hypocrisy. And slowly but surely, as you need that, you did it at one time, you'll rationalize other things. Till you hardly recognize yourself in the fucking mirror. One day you'll look and go, oh, fuck, what the fuck? And yeah, because you've been lying about the mirror, even. You just think what you want to see, because now you're lying to yourself. That's why Donald Trump says, I have a better beach body than Joe Biden. First off, one's 80, the other one's 78. Shut the fuck up. What geriatric beach are you going to, bitch? I bet you at Boca Vista 3, I would be the hottest thing on the beach ever. And some of you guys are like agreeing. Have you not seen Marge? Should I bring up Marge and show you exactly what the fuck Marge looks like? Yes, likes, because there's at least 2 or 3 of those fucking piece of shit fucks. There has to be, because he's always on my goddamn televisions. How's this motherfucker in 3 scandals at once in 4 different countries and shit? That's some Houdini shit. The fuck? Wait, he broke the law in fucking Florida, New York, and California? Fucking people on the hook in Oklahoma? What? Okay, so he's got 34 felonies. Isn't there like a law against that? Yeah, there's a law against that. We're not gonna use that? Right, but he failed to uphold Right? I get you feel like you were robbed. I think, and this is just me, if you fail, if you take an oath to America, I mean, let's see who did it. Al Gore. Al Gore had to sit there and silence people that were addressing him as Mr. President. He had one lady was like, all they had to do is have one senator sign on to the bill, and it could have been brought forward. But no senator had any fucking bravery to sign on to it because it was representing black people in Florida who were disenfranchised. Because of gerrymandering, guess who they would need? Go back and watch before Bush wins. He's riding on the plane with Jeb. Oh, good old Jeb. And he goes, "We're gonna get Florida. You just watch." And then Jeb goes, and kind of like looks away, and it's like, "Shut the fuck up! Well, how are you gonna be the president? I should be the one. You can't shut your fucking face." Valid disagreements with the way Florida handled that election with Al Gore were brought up and struck down by Florida Supreme Court by people appointed by Bush. But that wasn't lawfare. So Bush Sr. appoints a judge that finds in favor of Bush Jr., and that's not a conflict of interest? Okay, moving on. Since you don't care, fucking burn it to the goddamn ground. Who gives a shit? Set it all on fire then. Who cares? See? That's why hypocrisy is a poison, because if you don't care, then why should I care? And then it starts to spread. Now I start getting compromised because I don't give a fuck. I normally give a fuck. But if you're gonna beat me with sticks, and then I punch you in the face and you go, "This fucking guy, did you see him?" And everybody goes, "Yeah, that was fucked up," and I get arrested. Do you think I give a fuck about your feelings and what you want to happen in the future? At all. At all? Why can't I be more like you? You know what? If I were more like you, I'd burned your house down by now. That's what you did with Tulsa, right? Black Wall Street? What, they're doing better? Well, that's not going with our narrative. Now let's go hide real quick. Make sure you got your hood on and be proud to be white. Just like now when they're deporting the people of Venezuela, what they got on? Fucking hoods all over their faces and the heads down of the fucking prisoners, so you cannot fucking do facial recognition. Because we have internet sleuths now that will do that shit and be like, that is not MS-13 or anything. That dude's fucking Puerto Rican. He didn't in Venezuela. Dude, that dude's from fucking Cuba. They cut his hair like that. That is a fresh tattoo. But we won't know because they don't have due process. And then Tom Homan let the quiet part go out loud because he thought he had his shit down. You know, it slid right past the interview. It didn't slide past me or closed captioning. I posted on Facebook. I'm like, what did you just fucking say? And this motherfucker said, just because they haven't been arrested or charged with a crime doesn't mean that they're in a gang. What he meant to say is they're not in a gang. Just because they haven't been arrested doesn't mean they're not in a gang. But what he said, and closed captioning confirmed it, to make sure, he could have said aren't. Doesn't mean that they are in a gang. You might have meant aren't. You know what I mean? But there's no two syllables because closed captioning sure as fuck said are. Just because they have not been arrested, follow, or charged with a crime does not mean, and you're sitting there confidently, they are in a gang. Just like that lady on Fox. Her whole quote was, if there is a baby or child in there, that could be murder. Or worse, domestic terrorism. Between domestic terrorism and my baby and my dog being blown up in my car, I'll take some domestic terrorism, please. Oh no, I'm terrified. I'm terrified that my kid might get blown up. But my kid's alive. Or worse. It could be murder of a child. And it's enough to go down there and kill to keep that kid alive, right? But domestic terrorism is... Holy shit. Man. I will send them strong delusion so that they will believe a lie. He lost by 3 million votes. The first go round, his ass was saved. He was bragging about the next day. It's actually more strategic to win the electoral vote than it is. You have to have more strategy. Most people don't know that. To be a loser and still win? Yeah, that takes more strategy. Go fuck yourself! To quote the song from Alice in Chains. Kiss the midget! Fuck you, that's some great shit to scream, dude. You don't have to be talking about a fucking little person, do you? Let's look at the fucking definition of this shit. I wonder if there's any other definition, or if it means anything else besides a little person. No definition. I know what you guys mean, and I know what you want to mean. I just want to see. No. Something that's very small. The country was an economic midget compared with its extraordinarily rich neighbor. There you go. That's what's the problem with banning words. Something that is very small. The country was an economic little person compared with its extraordinarily rich neighbor. That wouldn't be, insulting. It's an economic little person. Well, fuck you. Use midget. In that case, use midget. Fuck you. Designed or made in a smaller size than usual. Very small. A midget submarine. Offensive. A person of extremely or exceptionally small stature. Now, I get that. I get that. I was thinking about that today. Like, you can't just ban the word nigger, which is why, Samuel Clemens chose Nigger Jim. For those that don't know, he wanted to hit strong because that's the way it was used at the time the story was told. If you just ban the word nigger, then I can't fucking say, dude, back in those days, someone would come walking right up to your face. I mean, you think it's bad now? And with the complete impunity. No harm. No damage. And I don't mean anything to you. You know what I mean? I don't mean... My face, too. I'm half black. And there's like, you half black nigger. Get out of here. Just that easily. And you better do it. Because you're in the South. You might be hanging from a tree. They fucked up one kid because a lady lied about him trying to hit on her. Emmett Till? Is that his name? That's offensive there. That's an offensive thing. 14-year-old African-American youth who was abducted and lynched in Mississippi in 1955 after being accused of offending a white woman, Carolyn Bryant, in her family's grocery store. The brutality of his murder and the acquittal of his killers. Let me repeat that again. The brutality of his murder and the acquittal. Are you sure the black guys are really the bad people in this? Because they wanted to do what? March for civil rights movement. Okay, so Posthumus became an icon in the civil rights movement. Well, at least his death didn't go in vain, right, guys? Maybe it shocked you into realizing will it take another one? What will it take to make you stop being so fucking hateful and lying about it? It's just because it's taxes, and it's not. It's just the school. It's over there, and so the buses shouldn't have it's a long extra drive. We shouldn't. But my money is not good. But they I pay my taxes. You should be down over there, where the bad people are actually doing bad things. All I was doing was I want to go home. God damn it. You're talking to a police officer, right? I've seen him tear up lights and, fucking things in the... They eventually unloaded on the guy. But they were begging and pleading with him with guns drawn. I don't know if I don't think they even unloaded. I think they actually took the time to discern that it wasn't really of a gun. Yeah, he was in his car and he was talking shit, and the cops had the car surrounded, guns out, and he gets a cane, and he's like holding it like a gun, and he's telling the back to fuck off, to fuck away, blah 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 blah. Sir, please, sir, put the gun down, please, sir. It's not worth it, sir. Do you hear any of that? Gun! Pow, 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 pow. Cell phone. Why'd you have your cell phone out? Because that's what I was doing. I was walking on the street and I was like, hang on, man. What do you got? Pow, 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 pow! Dude, there's cases like that going on right now. They're going through the courts as Hegseth and Trump try to dismantle it because of DEI. So they can DIE like they want. Don't worry, you're next. Don't worry, Trump and all their friends will have plenty of robots to take your fucking place. You think Bezos isn't gonna fucking replace you with robots? Well, you'll revolt. But if we make you starving and hungry and weak for about 3 days, 4 days, try and go without food and water for 3-4 days. Seriously. They thought it was the veil between civilization and anarchy was 5 meals. Katrina proved it was 3. Three. 3 missed meals. Before the American people will fucking disintegrate. No, that's just New Orleans. Have you seen the fucking... I've seen the news. There's fucking fires every goddamn where. Everywhere. Not just East Coast, West Coast. But Florida and... I mean, and that's what I saw. Something in Texas. They're talking about another fucking American volcano could possibly blow soon. Wouldn't that be seen from afar off? Why was that one in Iceland about to blow? And it gave off a bit, but they were expecting a big one, right? They're expecting it to blow. Where'd that pressure go? If you can imagine, like if there is the crust mantle core, you have to imagine that there are these little tunnels that go up and push. And so they're trying to find a way out, if you will, and trying to find fissures and trying to push on different places. And if suddenly something gives somewhere, anywhere, somewhere we don't know about, ocean floor, whatever, it suddenly retreats because that pressure doesn't need to go out there. It's like it burped. Now that's stored in the wrong fucking place. Potential energy. A burp bubble, if you will. Waiting to just push its way up. Get towards the fucking... Start pushing the dirt, and it happens to be a weak spot where it gives under a big caldera, like Yellowstone. Why are we better than dinosaurs? I was reading an article today that was talking about there was a supposedly 3,200 years ago there was a mini ice storm. A mini ice age during it was the Younger Dryas period. You know this, fuck me. I'm just talking about stuff I was reading today. And then there were supposedly some asteroids that hit during after the asteroid impact. First off, how do we know it was an asteroid impact? It could have been a super caldera. A massive super caldera. That was the same amount of expulsion as an asteroid hitting. And it looks like a fucking crater. Like an impact point, but it's not. It might have blown it out so fucking far, it went into space. Where'd the fucking moon come from? I don't know. Just as good of an answer as yours. You don't even have an answer for that shit. Mine says it's from the Earth. It was a big explosion in this fucking hot magma. And then it gets hit by fucking asteroids and shit, and eventually this rock, it's not rotating because it just shot up in the air. Gets in the fucking, and starts in orbit, just like we do with satellites. That's, I don't know. What, that's stupid though, right? That's stupid though. Because it'd be big, so it probably would slow but surely kind of start drifting away. So it hit a point where does it sound like a bell? And if it was a big ball of metal, magma in the core surrounded by asteroid impacts from millions of years of getting hit. No. No. That's stupid. That's dumb. I bet like a planet from like another solar system was just roving through the universe and then just happened to hitch a ride on ours and just happened to lock tidally in facing us. Makes more sense. right? Right? Makes a lot more sense, right? Or like, one of Jupiter's moons got loose. You know what I mean? Because they got a bunch they could share with us. And like it slingshotted it away, like I always do. Like it's early in the universe, so it just like said, "Here, you want?" And I was like, I could use one." And said, "Okay, here, this is gonna be exactly what you need." Catch it, catch it, catch. I know we're rotating a different fucking. You're gonna have to catch it. You're gonna have to. Oh, nice one. I am good. That's why they call me Jupiter, bitch. That doesn't count, man. That ain't a fucking 8-ball corner pocket, bitch. That ain't an 8-ball. That's time, space, fucking. Suck one. Do it again? No thanks. I'll pass. Magician never reveals his tricks. Plus, I've only got 7 more. Fuck off. I can loan you one. Shut up, Pluto! Nobody likes you. Go outside to piss. And then close the door then. Fucking Pluto. Fucking savage. Little person planet. See, it's fucking stupid. It's banned the whole word. Any word that you try, I'm trying to find like a, it sounds more like you're definitely fucking egg-shelling that shit. No. No. Ooh, my back just popped. Did you hear that? Oh. Oh, I think the funky stuff is getting in the groove. What? That was like a bunch. Oh. Oh, Lord, I love you. Thank you. That was, I can breathe better. Holy shit. That was necessary, I tell you. Oh, I hate to think what's going to happen when these go. I already had one crack earlier today that just like fell into place, like up here. Got a massager, like one of those fucking. My hands massage, a masseuse. She gives a hell of a massage, dude. It's a little bit weird. So I got the massage gun and just I got one for Christmas and like I charged it and like Christmas Christmas Eve I charged it and I go to use it and it's like I'm like, oh, this is fuck yeah, this is gonna work on my neck. This is great. And so I just leave it. I just leave it alone. Christmas Day I wake up. Get my fuzzies, My mom always gives me some fucking fuzzies for fucking. Hell yeah, dude. I got so many dope ass fuzzies, dude. I walk around this bitch comfy as a motherfucker. Speaking of, I haven't broke out my. Damn, why haven't I broke out my comfy? Holy shit. There's a picture of me with my comfy stuffed into my. Into my fuzzy pants. And oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous. And I have my snow boots on. Well, I have some boots on, and I do my arms out like this, and it's just like I was like, this is what fuck it looks like. It's so good. It's so great. And there's another one where I'm trying to like doing like this sexy pose. It's got like this belly. And it's because this whole comfy is stuffed into me. No, was I punchy? Yeah. But there's a lot of comfy. There's a lot of comfy stuffed into my pants. Look at my package. But yeah. Oh no. I shouldn't leave that plugged up. My battery charger for my HD camera. I wish there'd be a webcam, man, because then it'd be like fucking HD video and audio. That'd be dope. Emmett Till. And I guarantee there's probably some racists that believe they're going to heaven over him. What can you do with the bread like that? Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat. Beat on the brat with the baseball bat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. I was thinking about the other day. Only Mick Jagger can do that. The chicken arms and the walk and stuff. Yeah, only he can do that. If you're doing impersonation of Mick Jagger, yes. But that's like kind of your, I won't say your thing too, but like I guarantee if there were two people walking out doing the chicken wing thing at the same time, he'd win. You know what I mean? If it was a chicken wing contest and who had the tastier chicken wing, it would be Mick Jagger. It just would be Mick Jagger. You know what I mean? No one else can do that. What the fuck, man? And we're like, yeah, I'm one. I'm just still like you looking back. Have you ever watched Start Me Up? Go back and watch the Start Me Up video. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch the 10 performance of Can't Always Get What You Want. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking live performance of it. I just say some people, a couple of them, look like they may have gotten some something like some alcohol or something. They might have done some sniffing tobacco before going on stage, because some of them, a couple of the guys looked a little, I don't know. I don't know if we should allow those kind of ruffians in the United States. They live here? How long? Oh, no. They have houses here? They've been on TV. Do you know what that's going to do to the youth? Well, every druggie that wants to do drugs is going to go, well, I can do drugs now. Because that's what was holding them back from doing the drugs they wanted to do. Mick Jagger and their music. If 80s rock music had subliminal hang on, had subliminal messaging for you to harm yourself, it was so ineffective. You should have just left it alone. You should have brought. All you did is people like going. It says what? Listen to it. He does. He does. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. Listen. Listen to it. He does. Holy shit. Because you know sometimes words have two meanings. He even does it on stage. And things before they started reversing it. Was he high? I don't know. Who was singing that night? Could he tell you? I don't know. Do you remember that performance there for you? No, that exact performance. Do you remember it? Lucidly. Oh, lucidly, no. Patchfully, yeah. No, I remember that. I remember Saturday hiring the the guy, booking the gig. Fully aware until going on stage. After that, it's kind of like a blur of adrenaline and sniffing tobacco and a couple alcohols. And it's legal. I can hurt me as much as I want to. I can hurt me to death. I wonder why the government won't stop that from happening. Oh, that's right. You can't pay taxes if you're dead. I will not lie. I was in a pretty bad way there for a bit, um, because of what was going on with BFD. I mean, it's been bad anyways, and it's been like, I mean, it's not been good most of my life. You know, just mentally, it's just not been good. Um, but in music, lucked out, man. That my mom's badass, and that I came multimedia, it all came around right there, because like I don't need anything for my studio, like nothing. So I can just lock down, freeze in time. There's no reason I don't have to update. There's no reason to update. I have to update my operating system. I don't have to update anything. That's old. So is that old Tascam tape deck. But if it works really well and works for you, hey, I've got everything I need, man. Matter of fact, if I could, being honest, if I could run it on Windows 7, I'd go back to this. It worked. It worked great, and I had, like I said, like 60 packs, 58, 58, 57, 58 packs. Enough I can get. And now with if Moto drums would work on like that too. I don't know if it would work on Windows 7, but if I had Windows 7, I could run this phonic digital console not just as my mixer, but as a 16 in, 16 out, and then I could run this one as the PreSonus as another 8 in, 8 out, with 8 at for another 8 in, 8 out, which would be 16 8. You know what I mean? This has got compressors and EQ. It's got, live recordings. I could start my own You mean KIND would be off the ground, wouldn't it? Oh, we're on Windows 7. Sure. But, that's just to make our recordings. Because that's everything a 16 by 16, 24 bit, 96 kilohertz, 16 by 16. This one's a fucking 24 by 24, same. It can do with that. Even if I go 48, they're still fucking high level. I've got this, the Korg Nano Control, which is a whatever. For like 150, no, it's like $300. I can get like a big nice one. So I actually get like a studio space. I got a MIDI keyboard here. Got a real nice big fucking 4K monitor. I could use that for customers to watch on, like put that on the wall, hang it on the wall, and then use the 42 inch for my one for monitoring right here. You know what I mean? So customers could sit there and watch. You know what I mean? And I got monitors right there, so they can listen to everything that I'm listening to. I can set them in this position right behind me where the monitors hit us both, and what, you know what I mean? Like it hits me first, primarily, and they can get an idea back there. It's not as accurate, but I can give them a set of headphones just like these, so they can get like the feel of bass hitting their body in the room and like hear the mix pretty accurately through this. And like, can you adjust the snare? But then a little bit, yeah. Too much, yeah. Too little, okay. I've had to do that, man. I don't know if I ever told you about the guy. There's this one guy. This rapper guy. He's a white rapper guy. I only say that because as soon as I say rapper, everybody's like, oh, I just want to paint the right picture. So he would come in and he'd rent by the hour, and I just did 15 an hour because I would have like beats, that were just laying around. I was just writing beats for the PWC, Hot Dog, Chaos, Mike and Rick, LG Biggs and and Mike. I don't remember his. He's going by another one now. But he's still rapping. Then yeah, there are a couple other people, but anyways, he would come in and just rent like 15 an hour, and he'd go in the vocal booth. But like he inevitably, I had it patched into the Yamaha mixing board that had like the vintage sound stuff, and so I had like a headphone jack coming off there, straight into the vocal booth, so he could get a sound. It didn't have necessarily set like headphones like this, but he was always really fucked up when he'd come over. And so like the first 20, 30 minutes, he'd come back and go, all right, man. Oh, hey. And the mic doesn't sound right, man. Like the beat's going. I'm like, fuck, here we go again. All right, man. I can change on it. What do you need? All right, give me more treble. All right, more bass. All right. A little bit more mids. I bring the treble down. Okay, now that's too much mid. I bring the bass down. All right, a little bit, and we're just doing that like constantly for like 15 minutes. We did it twice. The third time I decided to put marks where the fucking meters were. We went right back to where we started. I was like, come out here. I was like, what? I was like, this is where we started. Yeah? This is where we ended. Nuh-uh. Yes, dude. This is the third time. Oh, I don't know, dude. Look, dude, if you want to pay 15 an hour just to sit here and fucking adjust the EQ, I will charge you fucking $15 an hour to change the fucking EQ. It's your fucking money. I'm just letting you know what you're wasting 15 minutes of your time doing. Anyways, I could do that on the inside. What the fuck? You think I don't know what I'm doing? You think I run my own recording studio? You've heard my mixes, right? Which is why you wanted to record here, right? Yeah. You think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Let me go in there and look at the mic. Yeah, you adjusted the mic so you're singing into the top of it. It doesn't sound right because you're singing this, bitch. Sing into there. Here, let me set it up for you yet again. Like that, okay? Oh, that's the way it's supposed to. What do you mean that's the way it's supposed to? Yeah, dude, that's the way it's supposed to be. You think that's not the way it's supposed to? Look at it. Oh, man, I'm used to it. That's where hypocrisy starts coming in. I don't give a fuck about what you thought. I get it. Getting called out on a blunder or whatever, it's embarrassing as fuck. And it is hard as fuck the first couple times to just shut the fuck up. Go, fuck, you're right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sincerely, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was wrong. Because the embarrassment starts setting in because you've been fighting for it. For how long have you been fighting for it and then you realize you're fucking wrong? And proven. You can argue some more about how you didn't mean to. Now we're arguing the semantical about whether your intentions. Of course, no one said you meant to. Jesus Christ, man. You're just trying to eke out any kind of win now just to avoid the embarrassment. When you're still embarrassed. But now you've turned into a fucking deceptive person. Male, female, whoever does it. It's got a -10 dB pad. Okay, so I can turn yeah, I don't want to do that. Becoming bad. There's a difference in the sound now, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit less bright. Maybe that was the difference between those. Yeah, see, look how bright that is. That sounds a lot brighter. Holy crap. Let's put the windscreen up, man. Crap on that stick. Hang on 1 second. Let's check it 1, 2. Check it 1, 2. Check it 1, 2. Check it 1, 2. It's not all that bad, but it does have a definite the brightness has been kind of rolled off. You know, it's not that bad. Maybe for recording and stuff, I'll put up a windscreen and stuff. But I'll definitely keep that in mind when talking. That's probably the best way to do it so I don't have to have a windscreen stay like this far away from it because it's just talking. So therefore, it makes sense to have it there because I'm not really actually talking directly into it usually. Just learning. I'm still learning. I'm 48. You can teach an old dog new tricks. News tricks. News tricks. Where's my pod? Do I show this? The label and stuff like that. I don't know if that's upside down or not. No, that's right side up, it looks like. This got here when it's on the purposeful gun. Go in the back. Here when it's on the purposeful gun. the label and whatever, all those pictures I show off inside. And then on the, I wanted to be a clear label. I was running low on time and funds, so I wanted to be a clear label on a regular just silver CD with just that on there. You know, so it'd be silver underneath with that on down top. But the closest I could get was the white. But can you imagine the silver with those shadows? That would look probably fucking pretty dope as fuck. I'd probably sharpen these up again if I had a chance like those and touch those up a little bit so it'd be a bit more jaggedy. So it looked more like a pinwheel of something that could just actually really cut you or something. So it's spinning. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot this also. I did all this. It's got inside booklet. It's not all that hard, honestly. That's why I'm saying you don't have to like go wait for any other fucking company. You can do this shit yourself. Does it have the rough edges where you tore it out of the packaging and shit? Yeah, it does. From Nito is where I got it. I don't know if Nito's still in business or what, because I haven't done it for a while. But with Zygo, we do our CD pluses, and they have shrink wrap and shit. So you just after you do this, what you do is you put it in the shrink wrap bag, and then it has like the end. And in order to get it right, we'd have to fold it almost like an envelope and whatever, and you close it over, and then you hit it with the shrink wrap, and then when you hit it like that, it seals this part off and closes it tight. Then you hit the rest with the hair dryer, and just shrink, and it looks just like a fucking one you get at the store. It has like the shine and everything. It's fucking dope, and you know what I mean. And then again, if nothing else, if you have like an OnlyFans or whatever, I would like to open KA&D to have for musicians, artists, whatever, the OnlyFans version. You know what I mean, what OnlyFans started out to be, and I don't have anything against that at all. So even if there was like some kind of like a merger working, you know what I mean. It's like that's what we wanted to do in the beginning. I'm like, yeah, you just didn't embrace. I mean, you didn't make a separation of the two. Is what it is. It's the only difference you did if you would have kept it. You know what I mean. Separation of the two. Then like now, if I say I've got an OnlyFans, everybody's like, what, dude? It's not. Either one is not a fucking thing. You get that, right? Person's body is theirs to do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. If you don't like it, then fucking what? Fuck off, then. Nobody needs you either. Shit. Fuck. Like you're so important to the goddamn universe. Suck a dick. Judgmental pricks, man. Like I said, a lot of guys will fucking use this shit, but then talk about a girl's a whore for doing this shit. Fuck you, you hypocrite. Oh, you actually do it? What do you think those fucking people that you're watching? Jesus Christ. Fuck you. Yeah, but I don't know any of them. Have you ever gone to one of those conventions? Oh, yeah, in Vegas. And fuck you. No, I just go to the titty bar. Look, if that whole scene is not you, then that whole scene is not you, and that's not judgment, but just don't fucking judge them. They're not judging you for fucking not doing it. Are they? Then shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, they're not bothering you. Matter of fact, you're bothering them. You understand how that works? Hypocrite? They're not bothering you. My husband won't... You see the problem? You just said what the problem was. Your husband. Why are you trying to make a you problem into everyone else's problem? You don't want to date a guy who watches pornography. He wants to watch pornography. That's a you fucking problem, piece of shit. You didn't discuss that before you getting married? What did you talk about? Dress sizes? For the wedding? Your big fucking day, no matter who, what dude, this man, whatever dude's in that fucking suit? Guy is having a one last fling for you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you getting married if you need one last... What the... I don't understand you fucking people, man. I don't, and I won't, and I refuse to. I don't understand you people. I won't refuse to. I'm gonna keep doing my fucking thing the way I do it. That's an hour. I don't fucking like dealing with hypocrites any fucking way. I'll find something else to stream about and talk about that. Maybe. It's 5:50. Maybe let's go to fucking bed. 555. Still alive. Sorry, music. Did this